I never heard of New Thought. I was a little girl in New Orleans, Louisiana. So I grew up in a metaphysical, spiritual Catholic family. So it was called New Age back then in the 70s. And my mother belonged to a Unity church that I used to go and play in the backyard on St. Charles Avenue. And the top of the Unity church literally rotated the building. It looked like a UFO building. Everyone called it the UFO building. So, and my mom used to get the Daily Word in the mail. I went to Catholic school, but at home I was able to be all New Agey at home with my my mother and my parents. They used to read Charles and Myrtle Fillmore books. Going back to even my childhood, most of the people, women in my family, were entrepreneurs. And I realized something. They were working New Thought teachings without using those words. They prayed, they meditate, they had little boards, like my grandmother had a clipboard with pictures on it. And that's before people were talking about vision boards. I realized that was her vision board. So even when I worked in corporate America and going to Mile High Church or Unity churches, I always knew there was a spiritual law working underneath it. And studying people like Robert Kiyosaki and other billionaires, watching videos of they didn't say they were working the laws of the universe, but I know they did. People becoming billionaires and barely had a high school education. It's like, wait a minute. There is a underbelly of energy, and knowing that I can do that as well. What kept me grounded in the past year? And even now, with all the stuff that's going on, God is all there is. For me, my faith wasn't shaken. I lost my mother last year. And it wasn't through COVID. She consciously slowed down and left the planet. That was God. That's what keeps me grounded, is that gravity exists. Everything, no matter what's going on, there's a bigger energy that has the earth and the sun and the stars, Saturn. Everything still works despite what's going on everywhere in the world. This too shall pass. That's what kept me grounded. People are not to lose their faith. If you are still breathing, that's God. That's all there is. It's okay to cry. It's okay to get mad. Don't get sucked in by the outside world. Go inside your inside world. That's where God resides. I love Unity on the Avenue because it's a homey space in this beautiful neighborhood of Denver. It's bustling in Denver. It seems like it's bursting at the seams, but Unity on the Avenue is holding this container of wholeness and holiness. All the trees, all the air, it's building community amidst all the hustle and bustle.